everybody, and happy Saturday. So I'm so excited. I have finally gotten in my orders for my Tilda paper, and I bought a few extra things to match the paper collections. So I know you guys have seen a lot of this stuff already, but I did want to share mine for those of you who have not seen it. So I did get the Tiny Treasures and the Happiness is homemade. I actually bought 2 stacks of each because I knew I was going to want to dip into it right away, and then one I can have as a backup. So I will do a quick flip through for those of you who haven't seen it. I mean, this paper is like out of control, insane, gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it. I just absolutely love this paper. You can see I've already cut into it. There's a few pieces here that I've already kind of dipped into. So I really love this paper, and I really love that they gave you so many of the little cutout pieces. So there's 3 pages of each. I mean, this paper is beautiful. So that's my Tiny Treasures, and then of course I got the ever popular Happiness is Handmade, and I bought all my paper from Tracy at Art Attack. I also have an order coming in from Archana's store, but I'm so excited to finally get it and use it, and I've made a couple of projects which I'll show you guys at the very end. I love that page with all the little tildes. That's so stinking cute. Love it, love it, love it. And then I also bought some tags. I bought the teacup tags, and I want to say there's probably about 15 in here. I don't know, but I wanted some extra ones, even though there is some of these already in the Tiny Treasures. These ones are actually a little bit larger, so I bought those, and then I bought some of these as well. For the Happiness is Handmade, I bought some extra. I think there's button cards and little tags in here. So that's really cute. And then I looked up, and Tracy happened to have one last kit of this, so I bought this from her as well. And it has tons of the little tildes in there. There's some button cards. There's tons of little cute embellishments in here. So I bought that as well. So stinking cute. I am in love with this paper, you guys. Okay, so let's get into the projects that I have made. I made 2 projects. I made one with the Tiny Treasures, which I'll show that to you first. So what I did was I went ahead and created a folio, which I followed Mysisterscrappers tutorial on. I just absolutely love this, and I don't really make mini books, but I find that this one's a little bit easier. So I did, of course, paper the whole thing, and I followed her instructions to create the binding. So let me just kind of go over everything with you. It's kind of long, so I'll try to see if I can get it in frame. So I did use a little bit of Hobby Lobby trim and some flat back pearls, and then I used some wild orchid craft flowers and also some cabbage flowers here, and then I put a little bling down here in the corner, which I got from the DIY boutique, and it's a rose gold, and I really love this. And then I used one of those tags that I showed you guys, and I tied a little seam binding pink bow because there's already like a little hole in there for you to hang it as a tag. And then I put a doily in the background here, and then I've created this really pretty banner, which I used some little bows and some blings in the center of that. And then on the side, I did hang this super cute little dangle charm that Tammy, who is SS Crafter 1, gifted me the last time that we were all together. She made one for everybody. So I just used my little crocodile, and I punched a hole, and then I just hung it since she put a little lobster claw at the end of it. This is so cute. She has these little frames on here, and she put Tilda paper in each of the little frames. I thought that was super cute. This is a different collection, but that is the great thing about Tilda paper. You can intermix it, and it looks perfectly fine. And then she put some buttons and some beads on there. I just love that. That's so super pretty. And then on the inside of the folio, I copied her tutorial exactly how she did hers. So I created a little pocket, and then I put, this tag actually came from the paper collection. These are a little bit smaller, so I did go ahead and put that on the inside. And then I have cut out some extra pieces of paper, little tags from the paper collection to add some additional photos on. I just love, love, love this paper. I mean, it's pretty on both sides. I love it. So I just made a couple extra tags. And then on this side, I did, here's my waterfall. I mean, look at that paper, you guys. It's gorgeous. I really, really love this paper. So I papered the front and the back of each side with some of the gorgeous paper from the collection. So you can put your photos there. I just love, love, love this paper. And then one more. Now normally in her tutorial, that's the only thing that I didn't do, is she does put a paper on top of this to lay your photos on, or your little photo mats on, but I didn't do that because I wanted to, I just so happened to cut the paper perfectly, and so I left the image on there, and I wanted to still be able to see that. But I really, really love how this came out. Super gorgeous, and her tutorial is super easy to follow. This is only my second time making it. The first one I wanted to try it out just to see if I can make it, and then I wanted to, of course, make a second one using some of my good paper. So I love, love, love the way that that came out. And then the second project that I created, I used my Happiness is Handmade. And what I did is I've gone ahead and I've altered a Daiso little dresser that I picked up a couple weeks back. I've made this before, so this is my second time making this as well. So I did paint the entire box like a vanilla color. And then I've papered it with some of the gorgeous paper from in the paper collection. And I took off the little knobs that were there, and I replaced it with buttons instead that I had in my stash. And then I've cut out a couple of butterflies and put some bling there down the center. And I've used some flat back pearls that I got from Elizabeth, who's Beady Bomb Bomb. And then at the top, what I've done is I actually used one of my nestabilities, and I cut this piece out and I attached it to the back just to kind of give something for my flowers to be propped up on. So then I put some flowers with some stickles. These are all wild orchid, and the little rosebuds are from Prima. And then I had some gorgeous spray that has like beads and pearls on there that I've kind of stuck in the corners. There is actually a small half doily under here, but you can't see it because I've like covered it up. And then I put a bling in the center of that. And then this is one of my favorite pieces of paper out of both of the collections. It's so pretty. I've put some trim along the bottom, which I got from Bridget, who is Shoe Princess 1 here on YouTube. And then I used one of those little tags that was in that box that I just showed you guys, and put that in the center of there just so it wasn't so empty. And then papered this side as well. So I absolutely love how my projects came out. I mean, anything with Tilda paper on it is going to be just absolutely gorgeous. It's just such pretty paper. So thank you guys for stopping by and taking a look at my projects that I've created. And I want to give a big, huge shout out to all of my new subbies. I really, really appreciate you guys subbing to my channel and checking out my projects. So you guys have a wonderful Saturday, and I will talk to you guys soon. My next video, I'm probably going to do, I'm going to show my craft bag. I was inspired by Laura, who is the Robin Laura here on YouTube. So I'm going to do a video showing what I put in my craft bag. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.